Hi, I'm Kevin Bell, Head of Higher Ed and Research at AWS for Australia and New Zealand. Today I'm joined by Robert Chen, Director of the RMIT AWS Cloud Supercomputing Race Hub, and Brad Coughlin, Founder and Managing Director of the Data Foundry. Today we'll be digging a little deeper into the value of the partnership between our customer, RMIT, and our AWS Advanced Consulting partner, the Data Foundry. Robert, what was the specific business challenge that you and your team at RMIT were grappling with?
Overall, there are two major challenges. First one, the challenge is the data. Let me just name a few. In the data volume, dimensions, complicated data relationships. Second challenge is in the computing, with limited resources to support our research speed up process from data to the new discovery.
And how were AWS and the Data Foundry able to help with that?
Well, I think our partnership with AWS really providing us is not only the foundational data service, but also the emerging technologies. AI is one of them. Second one is our partnership with Data Foundry colleague really is become our enabler. Put us to not only deploy the service over bench solution, but also help us optimize it to address our research needs.
Excellent. And Brad, what role did the Data Foundry play?
We spent some time sitting down with the researchers to understand exactly what their requirements were in and around high-performance computing workloads and some of the challenges within that. And then we set about customizing AWS Service Workbench to provide an RMIT-specific instance of a self-service portal that enabled researchers to select any combination of compute, storage, and I/O that they required, attach their research data, but in a way that didn't require them to understand the ins and outs of the AWS infrastructure behind it.
And how long did that take?
They were in a bit of a hurry, so we kicked off the project in early July of 2022, and by the end of about 8 weeks, we had the first instance of the portal up and running.
And Robert, what difference has the RACE platform made in terms of compressing RMIT's researchers' time to science or time to results?
Well, RACE was officially launched in October last year. For the last 14 months operation, we are able to attract more than 400 researchers on board.
Wow.
And now we become the major platform to providing relevant cloud-oriented service to our researchers, which is fantastic.
And can you give me a few examples of the types of research that RMIT is conducting on the platform?
Over the last 14 months, as I mentioned before, we leverage our large user base, work out a set of research and teaching success stories. So let me just give you a couple of them examples. So one of them is I call it cloud success story. We partnership with our photonic research group, really migrate all that data and computing workload to the cloud. We are able to demonstrate leverage your scalability of cloud. Scalability able to demonstrate is 10-fold faster compared to the on-premise server. And the second example is more about the supercomputing part. One of our research group is designing the next generation of the battery. In terms of folds, 10 folds, but in terms of cost is a third.
Wow.
What she needed to do is her group needed to visualize rendering the molecule structure to better analyze how cell to cell interact to each other. We help her to able to achieve is we are down from her 200 hours rendering down to less than 2 hours.
Excellent.
And we not only have this one, we have more and more these type of success stories. Like recently, we have another research group. We are able to help them down from 88 days aerospace dynamic modeling down to the 3.5 days.
Wow. So 10, sometimes 100 times faster. Sounds like a fantastic collaboration between RMIT, the Data Foundry, and AWS.
Indeed, I can't thank enough Brad and his team for this great job. It really enable us in a positions to support our researchers. Also, huge thanks to AWS, together with your capability. And also we are joining together, force together, deliver relevant training events, really lower our research technical barrier and maximize the scientific return on this part.
Excellent. Congratulations and thank you both, Robert and Brad, for joining me to share your journey. I'd love to get back together in 12 months and see where we've gone, how many researchers are using. So we'll get that and we'll update you, and thanks for watching.